Feeling overwhelmed by chaos? What if I told you there's a way to remain calm no matter what life throws at you? In this video, we'll explore timeless Stoic strategies that help you maintain your composure in the most challenging situations. From managing stress to controlling your reactions, Stoicism offers practical wisdom for staying grounded amidst the storm. Stick around to learn how you can cultivate a calm, resilient mindset with these ancient yet powerful techniques. Lesson 1. The power of perception. In Stoicism, how you interpret and understand events determines your peace of mind. This is the cornerstone of Stoic thought. The philosopher Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This idea hinges on the separation of events and your judgment of those events. Events themselves are neutral, neither good nor bad. What makes them seem good or bad is the meaning we attach to them. For instance, a job loss might seem devastating initially, but to someone else it could be the opportunity they've been waiting for to pursue a new career. The Stoics argue that it is within our power to change how we see things, even in the most chaotic situations. Rather than viewing life's challenges as personal attacks or bad luck, they encourage seeing them as part of the natural flow of life. Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between what happens externally and how we choose to respond internally. Start by becoming aware of your internal dialogue during stressful situations. Practice reframing your perspective. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and remind yourself that the situation itself isn't inherently negative, it's how you're choosing to view it. This simple shift in perception can help you remain calm in the face of chaos. Lesson 2. Focus on what you can control. In Stoicism, the focus on control is perhaps one of the most practical and transformative teachings. The Stoics believe the world is filled with variables beyond our grasp, from the behavior of other people to the weather. Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations advises that we focus only on what is within our power, our thoughts, our actions, and our reactions. The illusion of control is a significant source of human suffering. When we attempt to control outcomes or other people, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Imagine trying to herd cats. The more you try, the more they scatter. The Stoics would tell you to focus on being the best cat herder you can be, and let go of the outcome. By letting go of the things beyond our control, we can focus all our energy on what we can influence, our inner world. This is the essence of Stoic mastery. We might not be able to change the world, but we can always change how we relate to it. Create a daily practice of categorizing the things that are causing you stress. Make 2 columns, one for things within your control and another for things outside your control. Spend your energy on the first column and practice letting go of the second. This will help free your mind from unnecessary worry. Lesson 3. Negative visualization, premeditatio malorum. Premeditatio malorum, or negative visualization, is one of the most powerful tools in Stoicism. At first glance, imagining the worst-case scenario might seem counterproductive. However, the Stoics believe that by facing potential misfortunes in your mind, you can reduce the fear of those events happening. When you imagine what might go wrong, you prepare your mind and emotions for adversity, making you more resilient. This technique was commonly used by Seneca, who wrote about practicing poverty to remind himself that material wealth was not essential for happiness. He'd intentionally live with minimal resources, imagining what life would be like if he lost everything. By doing so, he found that he could endure hardship without suffering mentally. This practice strengthens mental resilience by familiarizing you with potential discomfort, so if it does happen, it won't surprise or overwhelm you. Take 5 minutes every day to practice negative visualization. Think about an upcoming event or situation that's causing you stress. What's the worst that could happen? Visualize it, but then ask yourself, if this happens, how would I cope? When you do this regularly, you'll notice a reduction in your overall anxiety because you've already mentally prepared yourself for the worst. Lesson 4. Practice detachment. In Stoicism, detachment doesn't mean being indifferent or cold. Instead, it means cultivating an emotional distance from the outcome of events. The Stoics encourage us to care about the process, the effort we put in, but not to attach our happiness or self-worth to the outcome. Epictetus taught that detachment is necessary because clinging to outcomes or results makes us vulnerable to disappointment, especially since so many external factors influence them. Imagine you're working on a big project. You've done everything you can, but in the end, your success depends on your boss's mood or unforeseen market trends. Detachment means you focus on doing your best, but don't tie your sense of worth to the success or failure of that project. By practicing detachment, you free yourself from the mental prison of always seeking validation or success. You learn to find satisfaction in the effort itself, in the actions you take, regardless of the result. Start practicing detachment in small ways. For example, if you're working towards a personal goal, remind yourself daily, I will give this my best effort, but I cannot control the final outcome. This mindset shift will bring you a sense of peace and help you stay grounded, even if things don't go your way. Lesson 5. Amor fati, love of fate. Amor fati, or love of fate, is a concept that encourages embracing whatever happens in life as necessary and even beneficial. It's about not just accepting the good and bad in life, but embracing everything that comes your way as part of your unique journey. Friedrich Nietzsche popularized the phrase, but it's deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. To love fate means to recognize that every event, whether painful or pleasant, is an integral part of the path that leads you to growth. The Stoics believed that events are outside of your control, but how you choose to respond to them is entirely up to you. By embracing all aspects of life, the good, the bad, and the ugly, you remove the resistance that often leads to suffering. Instead of thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" Amor fati teaches us to think, how can this event help me become a better person? When faced with a difficult situation, remind yourself to embrace it as part of your journey. Instead of resisting or complaining about the event, ask, what lesson is this experience teaching me? This shift in mindset can help you find peace in the chaos and become more resilient in the face of adversity. Lesson 6. Journaling your thoughts. Journaling is one of the most practical Stoic tools for reflection and self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, practiced journaling daily to reflect on his thoughts and emotions. His private journal became what we now know as Meditations, a masterpiece of Stoic wisdom. Writing down your thoughts allows you to distance yourself from your emotions and analyze them objectively. It helps you see where your perceptions might be flawed, where you've let external events affect you, and where you've succeeded in staying calm. By reflecting on your day, you gain insight into how you react to life's challenges and how you can improve. Journaling also gives you an opportunity to practice gratitude. The Stoics believed that practicing gratitude for even the smallest things can help you stay grounded and content, even in difficult times. Set aside 10 minutes each day, either in the morning or before bed, to reflect on your thoughts and emotions. Write about any challenges you faced and how you dealt with them. Did you remain calm, or did you get swept up in the chaos? This practice will help you become more aware of your mental state and give you the clarity to improve over time. Lesson 7. Momento Mori, remembering mortality. Memento Mori, which means, remember that you will die, is one of the most sobering and transformative Stoic teachings. The Stoics often reflected on death not to dwell on sadness, but to use it as a tool to focus on what truly matters in life. When you live with the awareness of your mortality, the small frustrations and trivial concerns of daily life seem insignificant. This practice helps to remind you that time is finite, and every moment wasted on anger, stress, or unimportant matters is time you'll never get back. Seneca, in his writings, emphasized the importance of making the most of the present moment, as death could come at any time. By accepting mortality, we are motivated to live more fully, appreciate the present, and align our actions with our highest values. This doesn't mean being morbid or fearful of death, but using it as a guide to prioritize what's important. In a world filled with distractions, this lesson encourages us to focus on the things that add meaning and joy to our lives, rather than the fleeting, shallow pursuits that often consume our attention. A simple way to practice Momento Mori is by meditating on your day before bed. Reflect on whether you've spent your time wisely. Were you kind? Did you work toward your goals? Imagine if today were your last day. How would you feel about how you lived? This reflection can help you realign your priorities and make every day more meaningful. Lesson 8. The practice of voluntary discomfort. Voluntary discomfort is the Stoic practice of deliberately exposing yourself to mild hardship in order to build resilience and fortitude. Seneca often spoke about this practice, suggesting that occasionally living without luxuries or comforts, even for a short period, can help you appreciate what you have while strengthening your capacity to handle future difficulties. It's a way of preparing yourself mentally and physically for the inevitable hardships that life will throw at you. By regularly stepping outside your comfort zone, you become less fearful of challenges and more capable of handling chaos. Whether it's fasting, taking a cold shower, or sleeping on the floor, the act of willingly embracing discomfort helps you detach from the need for constant comfort and security. This practice is a reminder that luxury is not essential for happiness. In fact, Stoics believe that clinging to comfort makes you more vulnerable to suffering when it is taken away. Voluntary discomfort toughens your spirit and makes you more adaptable to life's inevitable challenges. Pick one small area in your life where you can embrace voluntary discomfort. You could start by skipping a meal once a week, taking cold showers, or going without your phone for a day. These small acts of discomfort will train your mind to be more resilient and adaptable in the face of bigger challenges. Lesson 9. The importance of community. While Stoicism often emphasizes individual resilience, it also recognizes the importance of community and social bonds. Marcus Aurelius spoke frequently about the interconnectedness of human beings and how our actions influence the larger world around us. Stoics believe that humans are inherently social creatures, and that part of living a virtuous life involves contributing to the well-being of others. Being part of a community doesn't just benefit those around you, it's also a critical factor in your own mental resilience. The Stoics taught that we should treat others with kindness and fairness, because doing so aligns us with nature and our true purpose. They also stressed the importance of understanding that other people's behavior, no matter how negative, shouldn't influence our inner peace. By accepting that everyone is fighting their own battle, we can cultivate compassion while maintaining our calm. Stoicism teaches that while we can be strong individuals, we should also be actively engaged in helping others, whether through acts of kindness, mentorship, or simply being present for someone in need. Find a way to contribute to your community, whether that's through volunteering, helping a friend, or offering support to someone in need. Recognize that by giving to others, you strengthen your own resilience and sense of purpose. Make it a regular practice to engage with others in meaningful, positive ways. Lesson 10. Practicing gratitude in chaos. Gratitude is one of the most powerful Stoic practices for maintaining peace and perspective, especially during chaos. Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius both stressed the importance of appreciating what you have, rather than focusing on what you lack or what has gone wrong. In times of difficulty, it's easy to dwell on what's missing or the obstacles in front of you, but Stoicism teaches that practicing gratitude helps shift your focus to the positive aspects of your life, even when things are falling apart. Gratitude doesn't mean denying hardship or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it's about acknowledging that, even in challenging times, there are still things to appreciate. Your health, your relationships, your ability to learn and grow from difficult experiences. Gratitude grounds you and reminds you of the larger picture, helping you maintain calm and focus. This practice trains your mind to see the good in every situation, which fosters emotional resilience. It's a way of reminding yourself that no matter how bad things seem, there is always something to be thankful for. Start a daily gratitude journal. Every evening, write down 3 things that you are grateful for, even if they seem small. This practice will help you maintain perspective during chaotic times and build mental resilience by focusing on the positive aspects of your life. Over time, this habit will naturally shift your mindset toward one of appreciation and calm. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, Please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on how to live a better, more meaningful life. Leave a comment below about your thoughts on this video. Stay strong, stay disciplined, and take care.